Have you ever found yourself scratching certain spots on your body repeatedly and wondered if it means something more than just an annoying itch? It's a common concern, especially among the elderly, and these persistent itching sensations can sometimes serve as signals that shouldn't be ignored. In today's discussion, we're delving deep into 3 specific itchy areas that, when experienced in older adults, could be linked to a potentially shortened lifespan. Recognizing these warning signs can make all the difference in proactively addressing health concerns and improving overall well-being. By staying with us throughout this video, you'll gain valuable insights into how to identify these key areas, understand their possible implications, and learn essential strategies to help mitigate any risks. This information is vital, not just for your own health, but for those of your loved ones as well, allowing you to make informed decisions that could impact both quality of life and longevity. Before we dive into these crucial details, I'd love to take a moment to ask for your support by liking this video. Your support enables me to continue spreading the message of healthy aging, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell so you never miss an update on topics that matter most to your health. The 3 particular itchy areas we'll focus on are commonly observed in older individuals, and while they might seem like mere discomforts, they can be more telling than meets the eye. In fact, experiencing itching in these specific spots can sometimes signal deeper health issues that might contribute to a shorter life expectancy. But if you're not experiencing these itches in these spots, reaching the age of 100 is certainly within the realm of possibility. It's important to understand that the pursuit of longevity is not just a matter of fate, but also lifestyle choices. While genetics might play a role, research consistently shows that the habits we develop throughout our lives, our daily choices, our diet, our exercise routines, are far more influential in determining our lifespan than our genetic predispositions. Understanding this connection gives us the power to influence our health in positive ways, leading to healthier, longer lives for ourselves and our loved ones. It's crucial to recognize that certain symptoms, which may seem like minor annoyances, can actually serve as early warning signs for serious diseases that could affect one's longevity. For elderly individuals, experiencing persistent itching in specific areas of the body after the age of 60 can be particularly concerning, as it might indicate a deeper health issue. This type of itching is often more than just a surface-level discomfort. It may signal that something more serious is occurring within the body, and it's important to pay attention to these subtle signs before they escalate. Take the case of Mrs. Jang, who is 60 years old this year. Since the start of September, she had been dealing with continuous itching, which she initially brushed off as a minor, passing irritation. However, as the weather changed and winter set in, the itching grew worse, intensifying with each passing day. Despite trying various remedies, including body lotions and ointments, she couldn't find any relief. On top of that, Mrs. Jang noticed an alarming, unexplained weight loss, which made her more worried. After a few weeks of enduring this discomfort and the strange weight fluctuations, she decided to seek medical help. To her surprise, the results of her checkup revealed that the persistent itching was actually a symptom of lymphoma, a type of cancer. This diagnosis was completely unexpected for Mrs. Jang, who had never associated itchy skin with such a severe condition. Her experience serves as a critical reminder of how important it is to listen to the body and take persistent symptoms seriously. It's easy to dismiss minor discomforts, but if these symptoms continue or worsen, they may be signaling an underlying issue that requires immediate medical attention. In Mrs. Jang's case, the persistent itching was not a random inconvenience. It was a symptom of lymphoma, a condition that might not have been detected had she not acted on her discomfort. Lymphoma is a cancer that affects lymphocytes, the white blood cells responsible for fighting infection. These cells are dispersed throughout the body in tissues and organs and can be found in the skin, hair, and nails. When lymphoma occurs, it causes malignant lymphocytes to secrete substances like histamine, which enters the bloodstream. This substance, when circulated throughout the body, can reach the skin and stimulate the sensory nerve endings, causing the persistent, often severe itching that Mrs. Jang experienced. This connection between itchy skin and lymphoma is a reminder that seemingly insignificant symptoms can sometimes be early indicators of more serious conditions, underlining the importance of paying attention to our bodies and seeking medical advice when necessary. Research suggests that around 20% of individuals diagnosed with lymphoma experience some form of skin itching. This symptom is far from being a minor inconvenience. It can actually serve as a significant red flag that should not be ignored. When someone suffers from unexplained, persistent itching that doesn't respond to standard treatments, it's crucial to consider lymphoma as a possible cause. Especially if the itching is accompanied by other unusual symptoms, it becomes even more important to seek medical advice and undergo a thorough evaluation. The body often tries to communicate when something is wrong, and persistent itching could be one of the ways it signals the need for attention. In addition to skin itching, lymphoma can present with various other symptoms that can serve as warning signs. These include swollen lymph nodes that persist over time, low-grade fever, night sweats, unexplained aches and pains, unintentional weight loss, and anemia. Any combination of these symptoms can be a vital clue indicating the presence of lymphoma. While some of these symptoms are common in other conditions as well, when they occur together or persist over time, they may be pointing to something more serious. This is why it's important to remain vigilant and not dismiss unusual or persistent symptoms. Early detection plays a critical role in treatment outcomes, and being proactive in seeking medical care can lead to a more favorable prognosis. When it comes to distinguishing between ordinary itching and itching associated with cancer, there are a few distinct features that set the two apart. For one, cancer-related itching often appears suddenly and without any prior warning. Unlike the common itch that might result from dry skin or an allergic reaction, this type of itch often catches individuals off guard and seems to come out of nowhere. Moreover, it tends to resist typical treatments, such as over-the-counter lotions or antihistamines. People may find that no matter what they try, the itching continues to persist, becoming more frustrating and worrisome over time. Another key characteristic is that the skin usually remains visually normal. In other words, there are no visible rashes or eczema to explain the discomfort, and the itch doesn't fluctuate significantly with changes in weather or skin moisture. This is a critical clue that the itching may be something more serious, prompting the need for further medical investigation. Recognizing these patterns early on can make all the difference in diagnosing and treating lymphoma in its early stages. If you're still with me and finding this information valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're following along. It's important to acknowledge the subtle symptoms that may go unnoticed but could be indicative of something more serious. If persistent itching or symptoms suggestive of lymphoma are present, it's vital to seek prompt medical attention for early diagnosis and appropriate treatment. While itching is a common, often harmless condition when it resists conventional treatments, especially in specific areas of the body, it may be signaling underlying health issues that require further investigation. Certain areas of the body in particular are more likely to experience persistent itching that should not be ignored. One of these areas is the armpits, which can be a key indicator of a potential health problem, especially in individuals with diabetes. For those managing diabetes, the effects of high blood sugar extend far beyond blood glucose levels and diet control. One significant issue that often goes unnoticed is the way elevated blood sugar can disrupt the body's skin nerves and the autonomic nervous system, leading to dryness. Dry skin, especially when the production of sweat and sebum is reduced, can become a continuous source of discomfort and itching. This itching may not always present itself with visible signs, such as red patches or bumps. Instead, it often manifests as an ongoing irritation that seems to be difficult to relieve. For individuals who are overweight, the problem can worsen. Excessive sweating in the armpits can create the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to thrive, further intensifying the discomfort. This is particularly problematic in the colder months, such as autumn and winter, when the skin is already prone to dryness and dehydration. The discomfort from this itching may even spread beyond the armpits, affecting other areas of the body. The emotional toll of persistent itching and the ongoing struggle to manage diabetes can be significant. affecting not just physical well-being but emotional health as well. It's crucial to acknowledge these symptoms and approach them with a comprehensive care plan to ensure that both the physical and emotional aspects of living with diabetes are properly addressed. Itching in the anal region is a deeply uncomfortable and often distressing issue that should not be dismissed as just a minor inconvenience. While it may start as a slight localized irritation on one side of the anus, if left untreated, this discomfort can gradually intensify and become a persistent and overwhelming problem. For many individuals, the itching becomes particularly troublesome at night, interfering with their ability to relax or sleep. The emotional toll of such persistent itching can be significant. It's not just a physical nuisance, it can cause feelings of embarrassment, distress, and frustration. The need to scratch can disrupt daily tasks, affect concentration, and lead to a loss of confidence, especially when it feels like the issue is unmanageable. There are several conditions that could be causing this persistent anal itching, and they range from relatively benign to more serious health concerns. Hemorrhoids, which involve inflamed and swollen veins in the anal area, are a common culprit. These can cause pain, discomfort, and persistent itching that seems almost impossible to relieve. Another possible cause is anal fistulas, which can lead to drainage and further irritation. However, it's important to recognize that itching in this area could also be a sign of more serious conditions such as rectal or anal cancer. These cancers may present with similar itching, but often they are accompanied by other concerning symptoms like bleeding, severe pain, or noticeable changes in bowel habits. It's crucial to pay attention to the persistence and severity of anal itching. When it becomes chronic and significantly impacts your quality of life, it's time to seek medical attention. Delaying a visit to the doctor could result in worsening symptoms and prolonged discomfort. Early detection and intervention are key to addressing the underlying cause and finding an appropriate solution. Whether the issue is something as manageable as hemorrhoids or something more serious like cancer, seeking medical help can help relieve discomfort and restore a sense of normalcy and peace, improving both physical and emotional well-being. Itching in the genital area is a common concern, particularly among women, and can be caused by a variety of gynecological conditions. These conditions may include vaginitis, vulvitis, eczema, genital warts, and scabies, each of which presents itching as a primary symptom, but with distinct underlying causes and associated features. One such condition is vulvitis, an inflammation of the vulva, which is the external part of the female genitalia. Vulvitis often occurs when the delicate balance of microorganisms within the vaginal area is disrupted, leading to the overgrowth of harmful bacteria or other pathogenic microorganisms. This imbalance causes an inflammatory response that typically manifests as itching, redness, and swelling of the vulva. In addition to these symptoms, vulvitis may also lead to pain, a burning sensation, or heightened discomfort during activities like urination or defecation, making it a persistent and bothersome condition. The urge to scratch the affected area in an attempt to relieve the discomfort can worsen the situation, as scratching may increase irritation and further inflame the area, creating a cycle of worsening itching. In some cases, the continued scratching may also lead to breaks in the skin, potentially making the area more susceptible to secondary infections. Other gynecological issues that can lead to genital itching include vaginitis, an inflammation of the vaginal lining, which can also result in irritation, discharge, and discomfort. Scabies, a parasitic infection caused by tiny mites, can also affect the genital area, leading to intense itching. Conditions like eczema, a type of skin inflammation, and genital warts caused by the human papillomavirus are additional causes of genital itching that need to be properly addressed. Genital itching, regardless of its cause, can significantly impact a person's quality of life, often leading to discomfort and emotional distress. It's important to recognize that while some conditions may resolve with proper treatment, others require more specialized care and medical attention. Whether the itching is caused by a mild irritation, a bacterial infection, or a more serious condition like genital warts or scabies, seeking timely medical advice is crucial for accurate diagnosis and effective treatment. By addressing the underlying cause of genital itching, individuals can find relief from discomfort and prevent further complications. Addressing genital itching requires a thorough understanding of its underlying cause, and the first step toward relief is proper diagnosis by a healthcare professional. Identifying the root condition, whether it's an infection, hormonal imbalance, or other health issue, is key to determining the appropriate treatment plan. A healthcare provider will assess symptoms, perform necessary tests, and offer targeted treatments to alleviate discomfort and prevent recurrence. Treating the underlying condition, whether it's a fungal infection, hormonal change, or another concern, ensures the genital area can heal properly, minimizing irritation and restoring balance. When it comes to itching in the lower legs, one common cause to be aware of is hypothyroidism. This condition occurs when the thyroid gland does not produce sufficient thyroid hormones, which are essential for regulating the body's metabolism. A slowed metabolism due to hypothyroidism can result in a cascade of symptoms, with dry skin being one of the more noticeable effects. The lack of thyroid hormone reduces the skin's natural ability to retain moisture, causing it to become dry, rough, and easily irritated. The lower legs are particularly susceptible to this dryness, as they have fewer sebaceous glands that produce oil, which typically helps to keep the skin hydrated and protected. The symptoms of hypothyroidism-induced itching often become more pronounced during the colder months, such as autumn and winter. The drop in humidity during these seasons aggravates the already dry skin, making the itching feel more intense and persistent. The lower legs may not only feel dry, but they can become scaly, pale, and even cold to the touch. Additionally, the itching may be accompanied by a tingling sensation that intensifies discomfort, making it feel as though the skin is constantly irritated. It's crucial to distinguish between dryness due to aging, which is common as the skin loses moisture over time, and the more significant health-related dryness caused by hypothyroidism or other underlying conditions. The latter type of itching tends to be more persistent and does not respond well to basic skincare treatments. Recognizing the symptoms of hypothyroidism-related skin dryness can help individuals take appropriate action by seeking medical advice and managing the condition before further complications arise. If you are experiencing severe and persistent itching in your lower legs, especially if it worsens with changing seasons, it's important to seek medical guidance promptly. Ignoring the discomfort can lead to more severe skin issues and worsen the underlying health condition, such as hypothyroidism. Consulting with a healthcare professional will ensure that the condition is accurately diagnosed and the appropriate treatment is implemented to manage the symptoms effectively. By addressing hypothyroidism early, you can prevent further skin damage and improve your overall comfort and skin health. Dr. Wang, the respected Deputy Chief Physician at the Dermatology Department of Wangjing Hospital, offers invaluable expertise on the different types of itching and their potential causes. He explains that itching can be categorized into two distinct types, dry itching and damp itching, each indicating different underlying issues and requiring tailored approaches for treatment. Dry itching is commonly seen in older adults and is often characterized by dry, rough skin that may peel. This type of itching typically arises due to the natural aging process, where the skin's ability to retain moisture decreases. As people age, the secretion of sweat and sebaceous glands diminishes, causing the skin to become more vulnerable to external factors such as dry weather or dehydration. Without sufficient moisture, the skin becomes prone to irritation and itching, making dry skin a common complaint among the elderly. During colder months or in environments with low humidity, this dryness becomes more pronounced, leading to persistent itching. On the other hand, damp itching is often indicative of more complex health issues and can be linked to underlying conditions such as liver and kidney dysfunction, high blood sugar levels, or excessive moisture accumulation in certain areas like the perineum and anus. When the liver and kidneys are not functioning optimally, they struggle to detoxify the body, resulting in the accumulation of toxins. These harmful substances can cause the skin to become dark, rough, swollen, and more susceptible to infections. Conditions like folliculitis and lymphangitis may develop as secondary infections, further complicating the situation and leaving lasting scars if left untreated. Understanding the difference between dry and damp itching is crucial for proper diagnosis and treatment. While dry itching can often be managed with moisturizing and improving hydration, damp itching requires a more comprehensive approach to address the underlying health conditions causing it. Consulting with a healthcare professional is essential to identify the root cause of the itching and to initiate an effective treatment plan that can bring relief and prevent further complications. Persistent scratching might provide temporary relief, but it ultimately worsens the situation. As Dr. Wong explains, frequent scratching damages the skin, making it red, rough, and inflamed, which can lead to more serious issues like pigmentation changes, bleeding, and infections such as folliculitis and lymphangitis. These secondary infections can cause scarring, compounding the discomfort and making it harder to resolve the underlying problem. Thus, the key to managing and alleviating itching is addressing both the symptoms and the root causes of the condition. To prevent dry itching, particularly during dry seasons like autumn and winter, Dr. Wong emphasizes lifestyle changes and skincare routines. Dry itching is common, especially among older adults, but younger individuals who neglect skincare may also experience it. To protect the skin and reduce dryness-related itching, consider the following tips. 1. Dietary regulation. A healthy diet plays an essential role in skin health. Dr. Wong suggests reducing the intake of high-fat, high-sugar, spicy, and raw foods, which can irritate the skin and exacerbate dryness. Instead, focus on foods rich in vitamins and minerals that promote skin hydration and repair. Foods high in manganese, such as radishes, cabbage, and sweet potatoes can help, as well as vitamin-rich foods like animal liver, carrots, potatoes, and mushrooms. These nutrients nourish the skin from the inside out, supporting its natural barrier function. 2. Skin management. Proper skincare is crucial to preventing and relieving dry skin itching. Dr. Wong recommends maintaining good sleep habits, as adequate rest is essential for skin repair and moisture retention. Avoid scratching to prevent further damage, and wash your face with cold water to help lock in moisture. During autumn and winter, it's also advisable to reduce the frequency of baths, as hot water can strip the skin of its natural oils. After bathing, always apply a moisturizing lotion or cream to seal in moisture and keep the skin hydrated. 3. Environmental adjustments. The environment plays a significant role in skin health. Dry indoor air during the colder months can further dehydrate the skin, so consider using a humidifier to maintain optimal humidity levels in your home. If possible, identify any specific triggers for your itching, such as certain fabrics, detergents, or environmental allergens, and avoid them as much as possible. Making adjustments in your living space can help reduce exposure to irritants and minimize itching. By taking these proactive steps, it's possible to reduce the likelihood of dry skin itching, maintain healthy skin, and improve overall comfort. If itching persists despite these measures, or if the skin becomes irritated or inflamed, seeking medical advice is essential to determine the underlying cause and get appropriate treatment. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable health updates and tips. Your support means a lot to us. See you in the next video.